my name is Jodi. I wanted to take a moment and talk to you about my story, which is actually God's story. He has been so amazing and instrumental in my life. I can't even describe it to you. So 8 months ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. The breast cancer that there's no cure from. It's metastatic. I am terminal. They gave me 3 years to live. I am at 8 years and 8 months. God brought me to this place. God brought me on this journey. I was born for this time because He has delivered me. He has taught me. He has inspired me. He has done everything in the world to prepare me for this moment, for me to tell you about Him. I have lived my whole life knowing that there was a God, but not loving God. I knew that Jesus loved me. We are taught to love Jesus, but it wasn't until a friend's little sister was killed in a car accident that I realized the mortality of life. And that threw me off an edge where I was struggling, where I was trying to figure out what the meaning of life was. I started in the helping profession, becoming a social worker. I worship by playing music and basically spent my life trying to serve that way, but only by serving with your heart pointed at Jesus is how you get anything done. In my 20s, I asked Jesus to enter my heart. Then my life changed. My focus changed. My priorities changed. When I was diagnosed with cancer, I wasn't upset. I wasn't upset at all. The first 5 words out of my mouth were, I hate the color pink. The next words out of my mouth were, Lord, if this is what you have for me, then I will do it with my whole heart, as long as you get the glory. My suffering does not compare to Jesus' suffering, and I will take it. And I have done it every day as best I could, with joy, with peace, with patience. I had great relationships with my nurses, my doctors, because I wanted them to see Christ in me. I didn't want them to see a cancer patient. I wanted them to see Jesus. And I do believe that God honored that. My doctor and I had a conversation. I had a horrible incident that landed me in the hospital. And when the doctor and I had a conversation about my prognosis, and the fact that even after it had just been treated 4 weeks prior, the cancer had doubled in size. And I said, I rescue dogs, and I have conversations with my vet about quality of life, and I wanted to have a conversation about quality of life for me. And that is why I chose to go home. And I cannot tell you how excited I am. I am so excited. I have had no pain. I have had pain for 8 years. I have had no pain since that decision was made. I will be serving Him continually. And for you, there is no greater joy than loving Jesus. And I'm telling you right now, for those of you who don't know Him, let my life be an example. I can do all things through Him. When I was diagnosed, I believed that there was going to be a purpose for it. I didn't think it was random. I felt like that it was something that God had allowed to happen because He knew that I would be able to take on the task, the suffering, that I was born to serve Him, that I was born like Simeon. There's a story in the New Testament. Around the time of Jesus' birth, a man named Simeon was waiting because he knew that God was going to reveal to him His salvation through a child. And Simeon waited, and once he had seen the baby Jesus, he knew that God had revealed that to him. Simeon said, I know the salvation of the Lord, and he could go in peace. I know the salvation of my Lord, and I can go in peace. Those of you who don't know Him, I just implore you. I know that God put me here for this moment to tell you that you need a loving Savior. So for my friends and my family who don't know Him, I need you. I need you to really consider your heart and the Lord. And for those of you who love Him, I'll see you later.